Local 3 Sports with Jake Durant.
I'm in for Jake tonight. The Marquette Redmen have their sights set on another Great Northern Conference championship, but their journey back to the top of the GNC won't be easy. Jake Durant has more.
The Marquette football team is back on the field practicing for the 2022 season. They will once again look to be in the conversation for the Great Northern Conference championship.
Our biggest goal, and it always stays our most basic, is we've had outright or part of the conference for the last 4 years, and we're looking to make it 5. So I think that's our primary goal, and we don't want to get ahead of ourselves, and we do that. And like I said, get better each day, get these kids playing as a unit, and we'll be fine. Getting there won't be easy. In total, 25 players who had a significant role in last year's success have graduated. They were a great group of kids. They set a great standard for these young kids. These young kids have watched them as they're coming up. Our offensive line is where we lost, honestly, the most collective experience. All 5 linemen graduated that started last year, so we're having to replace those kids, and we've got some good kids that are Dakota Carey. Theo Adams came out from the hockey team. He's been great out here. Dason Smith. The Redmen also lose a lot of talent on the outside, but feel good with who they have returning to fill the void. In the last couple of years, we've been blessed with a lot of good quality skill kids, and we have it again this year. Pete Klausner, 6'4", a kid that can jump out of the gym, is just a great athlete. Nate Benninger, Wyatt Lakinen. I mean, these are all kids that have been, like I said, watching those other kids go through the program, and they're picking up after them. Marquette will also rely on their run game and will continue attacking defenses with a balanced attack. Believe it or not, we were well balanced last year, and I think we were 51 and 49%, 51 actually in the run. So even though it looked like we threw the ball a lot, I think it's just because it's high school football and you don't expect it as much as we do throw it. But we're evenly balanced, so we're going to stay with that this year. Depending on who the quarterback is, each one has a strength. And it's just going to depend on who that is, and then it'll kind of dictate what we do throughout games. Currently, there's a 3-player battle for the quarterback position with senior Easton Miller, junior Jack Quinnell, and sophomore Jackson Jermu all vying for the spot. They have some big shoes to fill, taking over for Dream Team quarterback Austin Riddle. Jackson Jermu is here, and he's a sophomore. Real talented young man, a great basketball player, very athletic. Jack is a junior, left-hander, very smart. He's got a lot of savvy. He's a great leader, and Easton's a senior. Easton comes back with a lot of knowledge from the team last year, so it'll be interesting, and I see that going right in through the scrimmage before we decide on who to go with. The Marquette defense could be a big factor early in the season while the offense catches up to speed. We've got some good safeties in Wyatt Lakin and Adam Duvall. Theo Adams will be a middle backer for us. We got some quality D linemen. Our biggest thing is our skill kids and our speed. When you get kids that work, defenses want to. And the way the kids put in the effort this summer in the weight room and in the conditioning program, I look for great things out of our defense. And that's something with a young quarterback, no matter who it is, young, whether it's age or experience, you're going to have to play great defense. And I think we got the kids to do that. And while many may doubt the Redmen have what it takes to get back to the top of the GNC, a quiet confidence radiates throughout this team early in camp.
We have lost a lot of players, but I feel like we have just the same amount of talent as last year, if not better. But I can for sure see a good year for us. So we just need to listen up, focus during practice, be on each other's side, and that's about it.
It's been, people kind of are doubting us, which, makes sense. But I think he just said, just kind of trust the process, and we should go out and just play and do our thing.
Marquette opens up their season on the road at Traverse City West on August 25th. Kickoff is set for 7 p.m. Eastern.